On this episode of Flatlanders, Josh heads to Newfoundland to hunt a bucket list animal, the Woodland Caribou. How would you say travel? I said half the adventure is just getting there. I feel like we're over half the adventure then, because
I'd say we're a good 3/4 at this point.
Yeah, because he's done 3 COVID tests now.
3.
I've done 2. I've been
a good possibility I do not have COVID.
Yeah. What's up, guys? So we're at the border. Niagara Falls is literally right there. The Maid of the Mist, the place where Jim and Pam got married, is right there. We're sitting on the U.S. side. We're heading to Toronto tonight. And then tomorrow we're getting on a flight going to Halifax, then to Gander, and then maybe by tomorrow evening we might be caribou and moose hunting. But first, we have to get through this border, and with COVID and bringing guns and bows and everything, it gets a little nerve-wracking because you just never know what shenanigans the border can pull. So we're gonna get through this, and then we're gonna get on the road again, and hopefully by tomorrow night we'll be in camp and get ready to go on my first caribou hunt. What did you do before COVID tests?
So I didn't work at this job. I worked for the Red Cross. I worked at a pizzeria. That's what I did before this.
A pizza flipper turned Red Cross nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Race ya. Ready?
Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna get more swabs than you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then Astro.
I'm in already.
3, 4, 5,
Whoever gets the most swabs gets to shoot the first caribou.
13, 14, 15. Perfect. That's gonna go straight down. In 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna receive your results. So they'll text you or email you, just letting you know that your results are in.
Okay. What if it's negative, or what if it's positive? Then what happens? Then what do? We get kicked out, or what?
I mean, we're gonna be back in like the middle of nowhere, so nobody's gonna hear from us till next Saturday. So.
Listen.
She's like, listen, pizzeria. I know. Thank you. And we're there. This is not exactly roughing it. Clede told me we were going to be in a tent or a spike camp or something, and we're on this cabin that's as big as my house on like the prettiest spot in the whole world. So looking over a lake, spruce trees and stuff everywhere. Whew, we don't get much better than this. The beauty.
We just pulled into this camp. I never hunted this area. This is the furthest north I've ever hunted, down here at Conne River. So we're going to be with Michael McDonald and Victor Jador this week. Victor's going to be our guide. Michael's playing host. We're at his personal cabin here, which is pretty sweet, with Conne River Outfitting. So Rob came and picked us up a little while ago and made the trek down here from the airport and Josh and I are ready to get at it. We're kind of chomping at the bit here for tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get this gun shot before it gets dark, and get Josh's bow shot, and settle in for an evening of getting all of our stuff together, because Lord knows we have a lot of it.
So obviously it's getting dark. We're hunting tomorrow morning. We're trying to rush and unpack and get everything up and going, and so hopefully it's not like it takes forever. It's a one shot, make sure it's still on type thing. Obviously people on social media saw that they pretty much not chucked my bow case, but dropped it with some force. So we just want to make sure that sight's still on. We're gonna go run one through it, and hopefully she's still good. She on. But hey, you know what? All that matters is that right there. Perfect bullet hole. Was aiming right for the top of the foot. That's all you can ask for. So let's go get a good night's sleep. Get up in the morning. We'll be ready to roll. It's beautiful here. I love it. You know, coming into this, you always have high expectations. Everybody wants to know, what do you expect when you're going on these hunts? Well, I've never killed a caribou. I've never even really seen a caribou. I've never seen a woodland caribou, but for sure. I've shot a Alaska Yukon moose, but I've never killed a Canadian moose. I have the opportunity to shoot the caribou with my bow. I can do a bow or a muzzleloader. I've never shot an animal with a muzzleloader before. So there's all kinds of like little kind of goals in my head, and I'm excited. I hope, I don't even have to hope. I know we're gonna see animals, and I don't know, we're kind of have to go from there. And if I can do it with my bow, great. If I got to switch to muzzleloader, great. You know, we're just here to enjoy and experience Newfoundland and Conne River Outfitters. So I'm just super, super excited to be here. First day, you're never gonna have everything that you can remember, but fingers crossed at least. First day kind of jitters a little bit too. It was kind of a slow start. It rained like cats and dogs, like bad last night. So we kind of took it easy this morning. It's gotten sun up, and it's gonna get really windy and rainy today. So we're gonna hop in the truck, go down and jump in some quads, and then kind of mosey along. We're taking it easy today. It's not a real hard hunting day, just because of wind and rain, and for cameras it ain't the best. So, but I'm excited. I got my bow, I got my arrows, I got my release, I got my binoculars, I got my rangefinder, I got my rain suit. It should be enough to kill something. It's just for me. They said big guy needs more than a four-wheeler. He needs a six-wheeler. That thing's awesome. I mean, imagine hauling the moose out with that thing. This is just a whole different style. In the Yukon, you're always in boats and you're always freezing cold and stuff. Now you just jump on ATVs or side-by-sides or Argos and just love it. He's saying it doesn't matter, but he doesn't want me riding with him either. Is that bull now? Little bitty bull. There's a cow up there. Babe, take this. Pull on the cow up there. You must know what you're doing. You hit a call, they come running. The first week of October is still the moose strut in Newfoundland. Anytime you see a moose, you make a call. Be ready, because you never know what's on the other side of the ridge. Yeah, so we're only a couple, not even an hour hardly in, and we've seen 4 moose now, 3 bulls up behind us, and a cow just kind of walked down the front down here. This place is, per capita, a lot of moose here. In the Yukon, you see a bunch of, not a bunch, that's the thing about the Yukon, is you don't see a bunch of bulls. You see, if you see a couple moose a day, it's a good day. I mean, we've been out for an hour, and we've already seen 4 moose, so pretty amazing, really.
You want blueberries in your pancakes tomorrow?
Heck yeah. Clede was saying that you guys don't hunt on Sundays through September because it's blueberry picking day.
Yeah, blueberry pickers.
Yes, bye.
Blueberry pickers.
Oh, that's a heck of a day.
Blueberry pickers got it all cut.
Those are good too. Like literally better than store-bought ones.
My buddy Matt's gonna be so jealous.
Well, that was unexpected. Just, you know, the standard sleet storm. So we actually, Clede spotted him. He's actually bedded down now right over this, they call it a gooey. This little ridge right here. You can just see his antler tips sticking over the top. So we're gonna kind of, wind's in our face, really probably 30 miles an hour. And we're trying to try to dip around, come around the backside of this pond dam here, try to get up to him. He's really nice, really, really nice. So. Slippery logs right there. Yeah, kind of some open. Get up to that tree. Stop him again if you can. Right there? Yeah? I thought I smoked him.
Hands up. First kill, bud.
Man, I screwed myself is what I did, because I got too excited, and on that first shot, drew back, anchored good, talked myself through everything I do when you're shooting at a 3D course. But this ain't a 3D course. This is a friggin' live giant caribou in the middle of nowhere, Newfoundland. And I squeezed my release off and I just pushed it left, and that's exactly where that wind was blowing, was just left. So luckily, brought along the old CVA and was able to lay down on a bog here and shoot him again and put a perfect shot on him, it looked like. But people always say, caribou, they ain't tough. Caribou are tough. You can shoot them in the toe and they'll just tip right over. I just shot one with a 45 cal muzzleloader. He didn't go right down. So I tell you what though, first spot we stopped here at Conne River, 4 moose. Second spot we stopped, saw another nice caribou. Third spot we stopped, Cleve spots this friggin' giant and he beds down, and we're able to put a stock on him and shoot a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. And I mean, kid from middle of nowhere, Linwood, Kansas has shot a friggin' woodland caribou. How cool is that? Dreams do come true, folks, because this is what it's all about right here. Oh my. What more could you literally ask for in a caribou than this guy? Long back scratchers, wide bezzes. I mean, this is literally an experience of a lifetime. Conne River Outfitters up here in Newfoundland. Incredible. Literally incredible. Once in a lifetime type hunt. This is incredible woodland caribou. I don't even know how many point. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 points. I'm like literally speechless. Incredible. I mean, obviously, first shot was a little forward with the bow. Was able to pick up the CVA muzzleloader and I shot him once. And you know, it's kind of one of those deals where I'm not letting an animal like this get away. What an absolute amazing animal. He is a giant, giant, super, super cool. I mean, just, it's an experience for sure. It's an adventure, it's an experience. And just to take an animal of this caliber is amazing. Thank you, Conne River Outfitters. Thank you, Cleve and Struttenbach. It's amazing. You know, for me, this trip was about a lot of first. I mean, it was my first time ever hunting caribou. I ended up having my first animal killed with a muzzleloader. So that was pretty awesome. And then first time coming to Conne River Outfitters, first time hunting with Cleve from Struttenbach. For me, it was a huge success. I shot a giant of a caribou, and I could not be happier with how this trip went. New friends, better friends, and got to experience my first ever caribou hunt and take one hell of an animal.